She thought her message would trap me. I'm spending the night at Jake's. Don't wait up. Like I would sit there, broken, praying she'd come home. Like I would swallow another lie and pretend she was loyal. She wanted a reaction. She wanted jealousy. She wanted power. But her text didn't hurt me. It confirmed everything I already knew. Her secrecy, her late nights, her sudden friends I never met. She believed I'd stay silent and accept anything. Instead, her message became the moment everything flipped. I didn't argue. I didn't beg. My reply shattered her entire game. It ended her comfort, her control, and her secret life. But before I tell you what happened that night, make sure to subscribe, drop a like, and share your thoughts in the comments. After her message arrived, the room went quiet. The TV played in the background, but I didn't hear it anymore. My phone screen glowed in my hand. I'm spending the night at Jake's. Don't wait up. No explanation. No apology. Not even a fake excuse. She wanted me to break. She wanted me to picture them together and lose control. But all I felt was a strange calm spreading through my chest. For weeks, something felt wrong. She stopped coming home on time. She locked her phone. She smiled at messages she never shared. When I asked who Jake was, she rolled her eyes and said he was just a friend. She told me I was overprotective. She said I imagined things. She made me question my own gut. Tonight, she proved every suspicion right. I stared at those words on the screen, and my hands stopped shaking. Something inside me shut off. Love, pain, fear, all gone. I stood up, walked to the closet, and pulled out a suitcase. Not a single tear. No panic, no begging. I didn't call her. I didn't respond. I packed slowly, taking my clothes, my shaving kit, my passport, my shoes. I took the things that were mine because she already took everything else. While I folded shirts, my phone buzzed again. Another text. Don't blow up my phone, okay? I'll be back tomorrow. She thought I would wait like always. She thought I would stay loyal to someone who forgot what loyalty meant. Instead, I typed one message. I won't be here. I didn't hit send yet. Not yet. I wanted my reply to hit her life hard. Not with anger, but with truth. After everything she did, every night she left me wondering where she was, every excuse she made while calling me insecure, I wanted her to feel something real for once. My suitcase zipped shut. I looked around the apartment and saw nothing worth fighting for. The pictures on the wall looked fake. The bed looked cold. The couch where we used to laugh now felt like a place for strangers. I walked to her side of the dresser and pulled out a small shoebox. Inside was a silver bracelet I bought her for our anniversary last month. I planned a dinner. She canceled because work kept her late. Later, I found out she was out with him. I placed the bracelet on the kitchen table with a letter. Short, clear, honest. You broke us. I'm done. No insults, no drama. Just the truth. My phone rang. Her name lit up the screen. For the first time in months, I let it ring without answering. The call ended. Then another. Then another. Her panic came fast. She expected silence. She expected me to sit on the couch waiting like a fool. Instead, I walked to the door, turned off the lights, and stepped outside. Cold air hit my face. The street was quiet. Street lights stretched across the pavement. I dragged my suitcase toward my car, each wheel bumping softly against the concrete. My phone buzzed again. Why aren't you answering? Are you angry? Say something. I sat in the car, placed the phone on the passenger seat, and started the engine. I didn't drive to a bar. I didn't drive to a friend's house. I drove to my parents' place 2 towns over, a place where I grew up, a place with warmth and honesty. Halfway there, her messages turned from confident to scared. Where are you? Stop ignoring me. Call me back. And I sent the message that ended it. I'm leaving. Don't come home looking for me. No threats. No insults. Just a final door closing. 3 dots appeared. Then her reply hit my screen. You're being overdramatic. I told you Jake is only a friend. Nothing happened. I laughed once, bitter and quiet. She wasn't sorry. She wasn't honest. She was scared of losing her comfort. She wanted a boyfriend and a backup. She wanted attention without consequences. I typed, "If you were loyal, you wouldn't be sleeping at another man's house." She didn't reply for a full minute. Then, "You're crazy." I didn't say I was sleeping there. I said I'm spending the night. "It's the same thing." I shook my head. Even in panic, she tried to twist words. Even in fear, she refused to admit the truth. The road stretched ahead, dark and empty. My headlights cut through the night. Miles rolled by. For the first time in months, I breathed without pressure. No waiting for doors to unlock at 2 a.m. No asking questions she never answered. No pretending we were fine. When I reached my parents' house, the porch light was still on. I knocked once, and my father opened the door. He looked at the suitcase. He looked at my face. He didn't ask questions. He stepped aside. "Come in." Inside, the house smelled like coffee and old wood. Safe. Familiar. My mother walked in from the kitchen, eyes concerned. "You staying with us tonight?" "Yes," I said. She nodded and hugged me. Simple. Real. No lies. No secrets. I left my suitcase by the couch and sat down. My phone buzzed again. This time, the messages changed. "You can't leave. We love each other. You're being unfair." Then the last one. "If you walk away, don't expect me when you change your mind." I typed back, "I'm not changing my mind." I blocked her number. Silence followed. My father sat across from me. He didn't speak for a while. Then he said, "When someone shows you who they are, believe them." I nodded. I believed her for too long. He placed a hand on my shoulder. "You deserve respect," I breathed out, long and steady. For the first time in a long time, I felt like myself again. The night grew quieter. The house felt warm. My suitcase waited by the wall, but the weight inside me was gone. Tomorrow, I would pick up the pieces, but tonight I was free. After I blocked her number, the house settled into silence. The clock in the hallway ticked slow and steady. My father went to bed. My mother left a blanket folded on the couch. I didn't lie down right away. I sat in the dark living room, staring at nothing, letting all the noise in my head finally fade out. For months, I tried to love someone who treated me like a placeholder. I excused things I shouldn't. I ignored signs that were clear as day. Tonight, I wasn't blind anymore. I finally lay back and closed my eyes. Sleep came fast, heavy, and quiet. Morning broke, with the sound of birds and sunlight slipping through the blinds. My mother stood in the doorway holding a cup of coffee. "You're safe here," she said. That meant more than any sorry my ex could ever send. During breakfast, my phone vibrated on the table. I thought I blocked her, but messages showed up anyway. They came from a different number. "Where are you?" "We need to talk." "Come home." I pushed the phone away. My father watched me and said, "People panic when they lose what they take for granted." He was right. For her, I was something comfortable, reliable, replaceable until she needed my loyalty again. The moment I walked out, her entire world cracked. I grabbed my jacket and went outside for air. The morning was cool, the sky clear. I sat on the porch steps and let my thoughts settle. I didn't miss her. I missed the version of her that existed before all the lies. My phone buzzed again. Another number. "If you don't answer me, I'll come to your parents' house." I stared at those words. She never cared about my family before. Now she wanted an audience. I typed, "Don't text me again." This time, instead of panic, her response turned sharp. "You think Jake would pick me over you? He won't, and you'll come crawling back." There was the truth. She didn't want love. She wanted leverage. I blocked the second number. The world went quiet again. Later, my brother stopped by. He dropped his keys on the counter and sat across from me with a serious look. "You know she's not done," he said. "You leaving took something from her ego." "I know." She might show up. I'm not scared. He leaned back. You shouldn't be. We talked for a while about everything except her. Work, friends, life. Normal things I forgot how to enjoy. By noon, I felt stronger than I expected. Then another text popped up, this time from a mutual friend. Bro, she's losing it. She's telling everyone you cheated. She's calling you a liar. Of course. She couldn't control me anymore, so she tried to control the story. I replied, let her talk. I'm done defending myself, he sent back. If you need anything, I'm here. Real friends show up without needing details. Around evening, there was a knock on the front door. My stomach tightened. My brother stood first. I got it. He walked to the door, opened it halfway, and there she was. Hair messy, eyes wild. Anger boiling under her skin. I need to speak to him, she said. My brother shook his head. No, you don't. He left without talking to me. He talked the moment he walked out. She tried to push forward, but my brother blocked her. You played him, he said. You walked out every night and expected him to wait. That ends here, she snapped back. You don't know anything. I know he's better without you. Her voice cracked with desperation. I love him. I stepped into the doorway. Her eyes landed on me fast. You love control, I said. There's a difference. You misunderstood everything, she said. Jake is just a friend. You spent the night at his place. Because I needed space. I stared hard at her. If you respected me, you would have asked for space, not texted me at midnight and disappeared. She looked away, caught between shame and pride. So that's it? You're throwing us away? You threw us away the moment you stopped being honest. She stepped closer. I'll change. I'll stop going out. I'll delete his number. I'll fix everything. You want loyalty? I'll give it. Her promises sounded familiar, empty, rehearsed. She wasn't sorry. She was scared of losing her safety net. I don't want forced loyalty, I said. I want someone who chooses me even when no one is watching. Her eyes filled with tears, but there was no sincerity in them. Only panic. You'll regret this, she whispered. Nobody will love you like I do, I sighed. That's the goal, she froze. The sentence hit deeper than shouting ever could. Her breathing changed. She wasn't used to losing. She wasn't used to someone walking away after she broke their trust. Goodbye, I said. I closed the door. My brother locked it. She stood outside for a few seconds. Then footsteps faded away. Inside, I felt the last piece of weight lift from my chest. No more secrets. No more games. No more nights waiting for someone who didn't respect me. My mother hugged me. You did the right thing. Maybe tomorrow would hurt. Maybe I'd miss the memories. But today, I chose myself. Later that night, my phone rang again. This time, it was Emma, a voice I trusted. Hey, she said. I heard what happened. You okay? I will be. You need fresh air and real people around you. Come out to the lake this weekend. A few friends are getting together. No drama. Just peace. Peace. The thing I forgot existed. Sounds good, I said. I'll be there. When the call ended, I sat on the couch, calm, steady, breathing easy. I didn't know what the future held, but one thing was clear. Walking away didn't break me. Staying would have. After the call with Emma, I stepped outside. The night was cool and still. Crickets filled the silence. My chest felt lighter than it had in months. I stood on the porch and looked out at the dark backyard. No messages, no threats, no waiting for someone to come home. Freedom felt strange, but solid. I slept early. No tossing, no checking my phone. Sleep felt real again. Morning came bright. My father knocked on my door. Come help me with the truck, he said. I followed him outside. We loaded tools and wood. Normal work. Simple. Honest. The kind of morning that used to feel boring, but today it felt like life. Halfway through, he paused. She tried to take your power, he said. You took it back, I nodded. I feel like I woke up, he smiled. That's what leaving does. By noon, I packed a small bag for the lake. Emma sent the address. A quiet place outside town. No bars, no loud streets. Just water and trees. My brother tossed me the keys to his car. Go, he said. You deserve a break. The drive took an hour. Windows down. Music low. The road curved past farms and hills. When I reached the lake, I saw a few cars parked near the shore. Laughter came from the picnic tables. Emma waved me over. She wore a hoodie and shorts, hair messy, smile wide. Not the fake smile I saw for months. A real one. You made it, she said. Yeah. Hungry? Starving. We walked to the tables. Our friends grilled burgers. Drinks sat in a cooler. The sun warmed the water. For the first time in a long time, I didn't feel tense. I didn't worry about a phone buzzing with lies. One of the guys handed me a plate. Heard you had a rough week, he said. You need a distraction. I needed honesty, I said. They nodded. No jokes, no pressure. I sat on the dock with my feet hanging over the water. Emma joined me, chewing on a straw. So, how do you feel? She asked. Relieved. Good. You deserve peace. I looked at the waves. I wasted so much time trying to save something that wasn't real. That's not wasted, she said. You learned who you are. You learned what loyalty looks like. I stayed quiet. The breeze moved across the water. Emma nudged my arm. You didn't lose. She did. A small boat passed near the center of the lake. A kid threw bread to ducks. The world kept moving. My pain didn't stop anything around me. Life didn't freeze just because my heart cracked. That thought brought comfort. My phone buzzed. I almost ignored it. But the notification said, New email. From her. Subject, Talk to me. I rolled my eyes. Emma leaned over. Do you want to read it? No. Good. I deleted the email without opening it. No second chances. No extra explanations. No doorway back into pain. Later, we played cards on the grass. Everyone joked and argued over rules. I laughed for real. Nothing forced. Nothing fake. Emma leaned back on her elbows and watched me. You look alive again, she said. I feel alive. Then she asked something I didn't expect. You ever think about dating again? Not now, someday, I swallowed. I don't know. You will, she said. Trust takes time. You won't rush it. That's a good thing. I looked at her then. Not the way I used to look at friends, but with a new kind of clarity. Emma never lied to me. Never made me guess. Never made me doubt myself. For a second, I felt something warm, but I didn't say anything. I wasn't ready. And she didn't push. The sun went down. People packed up. Someone lit a small fire. We sat on logs around it. Flames danced. Sparks floated up into the night sky. Emma wrapped a blanket around her shoulders. I sat beside her. She leaned her head lightly against my arm. Small gesture. Safe. Honest. You don't have to talk, she said. You don't have to explain. You don't owe anyone anything. That sentence hit hard. My ex always said I owed her loyalty, owed her silence, owed her forgiveness. But real love doesn't need debts. It gives, and it returns on its own. We stayed there until the fire burned low. Before leaving, Emma hugged me tight. Proud of you, she whispered. Those words mattered more than every fake apology my ex ever rehearsed. When I got back home, my mother sat in the living room knitting. She looked up as I walked in. You look lighter, she said. I am. You staying here for a while? Yes. Good. We missed you. That night, I slept with the window open. Cool air, quiet room, no shadows, no waiting for a door to open at 2 a.m. I woke up before sunrise and felt something I hadn't felt in a long time. Hope. Not for her, not for the past. For myself, days passed. No texts, no missed calls, no messages from random numbers. Silence stayed steady. Real silence, not the fake silence before an explosion. One afternoon, I opened a box with old photos of me and my ex. I didn't tear them. I didn't throw them away. I set them aside. They were pieces of a story that ended. Nothing more. I wasn't broken. I wasn't bitter. I wasn't angry. I was rebuilding. The next weekend, Emma texted, "Lake again? Same time?" I typed back, "Yes." This time, I smiled while writing it. My heart didn't feel heavy. My steps didn't drag. My life didn't pause around someone who never knew my worth. I walked forward with my family behind me, my friends beside me, and my peace inside me. And the truth was simple. Leaving wasn't the end. It was the beginning.